Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna review and rank June's comebacks. As we know, this summer is for sure girl group summer since basically every girl group is having a comeback. Right, Blackpink? Right? Okay, so I'm very excited because I was meaning to do this video for a long time. I actually wanted to do a single video for every comeback, but I mean, there were too many and I really don't have the time. So here we are. It was really difficult for me to do this video, I have to be honest, because it's not easy for me to do a ranking. Making choices in general is not an easy task for me. And also, this is my first month review video, so I still have to get used to it. So yeah, it was really hard. I changed my mind like a million of times and I probably will again after I post this video. And a reason for this difficulty is that for me K-pop is not just music, it's a whole experience based of course primarily on the song, but there is also the choreography, the styling, the concept, the overall vibe of the song that plays a huge role for me. And these are the elements that got me into K-pop and made me obsessed with it. So what I mean with this is that at first I did the ranking basing it on how much I liked the comeback overall. So maybe I put in a higher position a song that I liked less than another one, which was in a lower position, just because I enjoyed watching the performances more, because maybe the choreo or the styling impressed me more. But then I decided to do this ranking basing it only on the music and how much I liked the song in itself, because, I don't know, it seems more fair in a way. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. Gosh, this intro is so long. Anyway, last thing, these of course are my personal opinions, so if you don't agree with me, it's okay, and you can tell me your thoughts on the comment section, but please be always kind and respectful. Okay guys, grab your cold drink, hydrate yourself, because it's probably gonna be a long video. Okay, without further ado, let's go. So, I was very disappointed with this one, to be honest, because since I loved their debut song, I had very high expectations. My main issue is the first part of the chorus, because yes, it's fun and summer style, but in my opinion, it had nothing to do with the rest of the song, which I know is a trend nowadays in K-pop to have a song with different parts in it that sounds like another song completely. We saw that with Next Level, OO, and the list goes on. And these types of songs are generally a hit or miss for me. And this one, I am so sorry to say this, but it was a miss for sure. The second part of the song, the pa, 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 I like it more, but it is a small part, which seems a bit thrown there. I'm not saying this song is unlistenable, it grew on me a little bit compared to the first time that I listened to it, but I don't feel like adding it in my playlist for now, and I don't think I ever will. Okay, so I'm quite frustrated with Kep1er. I mean, not with them personally, of course, but with the producers of their music, because, I mean, if you saw my ranking video of Queendom 2, you already know how much I like these girls. They are so talented, and even if they're rookies, they are really good performers. To be honest, I was not happy that they were in the lineup for Queendom 2, even if I saw Girls Planet 999, but I felt that participating in the show with just 2 songs was just stupid. But honestly, they proved me and all the people that said the same wrong. Okay, having said that, I feel like there is a huge gap between the quality of the performances they can put and the quality of the music that they release. In Queendom, the majority of their performances were badass style, which I feel suit them so much, while their songs does not reflect that style at all. Warada could have been a cool song if it wasn't for the oh part, I'm sorry I can't carry a tune, which completely ruined the song for me. Up, on the other hand, is a fun and bright and summery song, but again, the issue for me is the chorus. The most important part of a song for me is the chorus. If I don't feel it, then chances are that I'm not gonna like the song. And this was precisely the case here. The verses are good though, and I appreciate the fair line distribution, which is something quite rare in a group with many members. And in this way, they all shine here, which is super cool, considering that Wadada, the line distribution was not fair at all. I just hope that in the future they will release music more badass and in-your-face style, which I think suit them so much, considering also that this mini album was filled with ballads, and they are not exactly my style, unfortunately. Okay, so this one was a real disappointment. I saw the teasers of the song and I immediately thought, okay, This is gonna be a bop and I'm gonna be obsessed with it. So imagine how high were my expectations. My issue with Hitya is the same of everyone else, the song structure. I mean, I am honestly mad about it, I'm not even kidding. This song had so much potential and the girls slay, so I don't really get what is the meaning of composing a song in which half of it is instrumental. And the part where they repeat Hitya, which should have hyped everyone, I guess, is so boring and underwhelming. I am mad because the song's instrumental is so cool and the intro, which was the part shown in the teaser, was pure fire. So in the end, it's not that I don't like at all this song, it's just that it had the potential to be so much better. But they decided to waste that chance. Anyway, I'm still curious to see what they will release in the future, because this group intrigues me nevertheless. They are really talented and I'm happy that Shana finally debuted. At first I put this song in the last place because it's not my cup of tea at all and I found the chorus to be very underwhelming and boring. But after a few listens it started to grow on me because I begin to notice what I liked about this song. I love the verses, especially the beginning and the bridge. I love the una na na part and the a bit tropical instrumentals. The only part of the chorus that I like is the ooh gotta do because it sounds so angelic. The MV was absolutely stunning and aesthetic, and the girls' vocals were as usually amazing. But it's fair to say that I expected more, especially after they slayed at Kingdom 2. And also, I like more girl crush, badass noise music than slow ballad songs, and given the fact that I didn't leave their badass era since I wasn't into K-pop when So What and Why Not got out, and when Paint the Town was released, I didn't like it at first because I don't know, I was stupid. I didn't leave their badass era, so I really hoped for something pose style, you know? But I mean, it's okay. I am hoping for the next release. The only thing that saves this song and that makes it quite enjoyable is the bridge and the part of the chorus that Boeun sings. I don't know what they put in it because it's addictive as fuck. I could be biased because Boeun is basically my only choice that got picked in the final lineup of My Teenage Girl. I still don't forgive the fact that Mihi, Hyunhee, and Jiyeon, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing them wrong for sure. But yeah, the fact that these girls didn't make it in the final lineup is something that still haunts me. And the fact that I can clearly see a huge gap of age between the members is something that it really disturbs me. I am sorry, but it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, Boeun's voice is so addictive, but the verses were quite meh. Given the teasers, I was quite excited for this comeback, even though I'm not a Secret Number fan, but it looked intriguing and really aesthetic, which definitely was. I loved both the MV and the styling of this era, their visuals are top tier. Jennie with pink hair left me speechless. I have to admit that I have a soft spot for pink hair. Every time that someone in a group has pink hair, I will likely stare at her all the time, and this was definitely the case with Jennie. But the song, again, the fucking chorus was just, I don't know, underwhelming to me. It wasn't bad, but it didn't struck me or impress me. The verses, though, are really good. My favorite parts are Jennie's rap and Zoo Ping Ping after the first chorus. It has been stuck in my head for days, I swear. And also the Anna Turse Fire of Jennie. In general, I didn't add this song to my playlist, but the stage performances were really aesthetic, so I enjoyed watching them. I feel like this song does not come near how good Hoodies and I Got the Boom were, but still way better than Fire Saturday though. Fromis_9 is one of these groups that I would love to stan, cause they look gorgeous as hell and I'm in love with their vocals. That's why I'm always somehow mesmerized by their performances. Their stages are so pretty, which is really a pleasure for the eyes. Unfortunately, I am not a big fan of their music in general, even though I really like Feel Good. Stay This Way is a nice summer song and has done the job that it was supposed to do. I love the choreo and their vocals slay as usual. It could have been better? Yes. But as long as it's better than the M, we forgive them. Okay, so yeah, in general, this is not a typical aespa release. For the first time, they got out from the Kwangya lore and talked like real people without an I as BFF. And yes, I know, even if the message behind the song was admirable, we could say, the lyrics were a bit cringe in some parts and it looked like it was written from a 16-year-old TikToker, but you know what? I don't care. I really don't. I am probably biased, but I feel like aespa could sing, I don't know, the alphabet and I would still like it. But yes, it's a nice, chill, simple song. Their vocals slayed as usual, and I don't need to talk about the MV, do I? Really, I feel like I could watch it all day long without getting tired of it. It was just so pretty. They were pretty, everything was pretty, and I mean, the predominant color was pink. So, yeah. Honestly, if you don't like the song, you just hate pretty people with pretty voices. That's it.
Villain.
I was very excited for this comeback because Pixie is one of my favorite girl groups. I find them very interesting, both musically and especially concept-wise. I mean, a story where there are fairies who lost their wings and have to find them and fight a bad witch? Hell yeah. Plus their choreos always lay. And, well, I wasn't totally disappointed. It could have been better? Yes. It is their best title track? Nope. It was for sure more, how can I say this, more mainstream in a way. At least that was my impression. My favorite parts are the whispering verse of Dia, the walking sound before the chorus, which is kind of their signature to incorporate special sounds, if that makes sense. And also the la 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 part, which of course reminds me of Tomboy, but I love that they also put it in the last chorus. If anything, I wish it was the normal chorus because I think that the only thing I didn't vibe with 100% was indeed the chorus. But the real downside here, if I have to find something, is the choreo. Pixie has always unique choreographies and I feel that this one is nothing special at all. Do I comply too much? Probably. Anyway, this laid and I can't wait to see what Pixie has in store for us in the future. When I was doing this ranking, I honestly forgot that this song was released in June, since we got no MV, no promotions, and it was a surprise release that was completely unexpected. So yeah, I like the song, it screams aespa vibes, and I'm all here for it. I would have put it in a higher position if it wasn't for the yummy 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 in my tummy tummy tummy, which is cringe as fuck. Especially because it reminds me of a YouTube ad of a supermarket, which I hated it. And as soon as it disappeared from my YouTube, this song came out, so yeah. By the way, the chorus of this song seems super cool. I watched some videos of the Sync Day in LA where they performed it and yeah, slayed as usual, and their outfits were on top. I really hope that in girls' era this styling will get better cause my girls deserve more. Seriously.
You're so sweet.
Okay, you guys have no idea how much I'm obsessed with this comeback. And it was a complete shock for me because I'm not a Hua fan. I don't like their other title tracks that much. Their only song that I have on my playlist is I Don't Miss You, which is a bop. But I mean, I got into this release with little zero expectations and I fell in love with it hard. Okay, to be honest, I don't know if without the chorus and without watching literally every stage performance, I would have loved it this much. Probably no. I already said this in the intro, but I will repeat myself. For me, the choreography and overall aesthetic and style of a K-pop song has almost the same importance of the music. If I fell for the performance of a K-pop song, chances are that I'm gonna like the song, even if it's not exactly my cup of tea, which is precisely what happens here. The choreography has become one of my favorite ones, and I fell hard in love with Nana. She's such a good performer, I swear. I also like the love sweet like ice cream and chocolate concept of the song. Honestly, it was pretty. It was pretty, and we need pretty songs performed by pretty people with pretty outfits, with pretty dance moves. Am I right? The only downside is that there were little promotions. It lasted like 10 days, I guess. Like, come on, I seriously needed more stages to obsess over. So, I know that I said that I love Girl Crush badass concept, but I don't know if it's because it's summer, because it's hot, or because we need happy music, but the songs I love the most of this month are summer bops, and Love is definitely one of these. It's fun, cute, and refreshing. My favorite part is the chorus. I love the instrumental and the dance moves for it. And I fell in love with Yuri's visuals. She's so pretty. I enjoyed watching her stages so much. She seemed to have a lot of fun, as we do listening to her music. And, I mean, can we talk about the lyrics? I am feeling good as hell, without you right now I shine. Yes, girl. I love this song much more than I thought I would. I'm not exactly a Sunmi fan. I like Gashina and Tail because, I mean, iconic. But other than that, her music is not really my cup of tea. Of course, she's an amazing artist. Her MVs are very aesthetic and their concepts are always so originals. And given the teasers and concept photos, I was quite intrigued, but I didn't expect it to like it the way that I did, especially since it's a very chill song. A lot of people they find it boring, but I like it a lot. I love the instrumentals and it gives me a really cool, relaxing summer vibe. And honestly, I'm all here for it. I love the concept and story behind the MV and I'm obsessed with her looks. This long red hair suits her so well. And I love the choreography. Overall, it's a really cool release. Okay, this I didn't see coming at all. I'm not a big Twice fan. I mean, the girls are of course very talented and their choreography is almost always slay, but their music is not my thing, of course with a few exceptions. So, I mean, I had really no expectations when I knew that Nayeon was going solo. In fact, I was pretty sure I wouldn't like it, because I imagined something slow and ballad style, like Dry of Me On to be clear. So imagine my surprise when I heard the song. I mean, I must admit that in the first listen, the first part of the chorus didn't really hit me, but as soon as I heard it the second time, I was in love. I love the pa 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 part, and I don't know, it just puts me in a good mood. I like this song so much, and I have it on repeat since it was released. It really gives me a serotonin boost. And may I say the blonde Nayeon is gorgeous as hell? I mean, this color really suits her.
Ladies, what we gonna say? Let another boy ruin the mascara.
Are we even surprised? Are we? Because I am not. When I heard that they were having a comeback in June, I knew that they would have been first in this ranking, or at the very least in the top 3. Oh boy, I have a lot to say, and I will try not to get too excited, because you guys have no idea how much I'm obsessed over this. I listened it like 20 times the very same day that it was released. I'm not kidding. Okay, let's start with the song. It's for sure more energetic and with a lot going on compared to Tippy-Toes, which was much more minimalist. I love Tippy-Toes, I was obsessed with it and it made me stand these girls. And I love the fact that this song is very different from Tippy-Toes, but I like them equally. Like, I can't say which song I love the most, honestly. When the teaser dropped with the "This my parry, I can cry when I want to" part, I felt that if that was the chorus, I wouldn't have been 100% satisfied with it. And girls, I am so sorry that I adapted you. The chorus is perfect, being divided into 2 parts, both catchy as hell, and I had it stuck in my head for days. The first part literally slaps you in the face and hypes you in a way that I could never imagine. Like, whenever I walk while listening to this song, I feel like a supermodel who could run the world. I am not kidding. Honestly, this is the feminist anthem we didn't know we needed. And do we want to talk about the concept? I mean, I'm not saying that the whole "don't cry over a boy" concept is the most original thing, even though I could be mistaken, but I don't think it's that common in K-pop. But I mean, the fact that the song itself is called Mascara, because when you cry, you ruin your mascara, and so they say "don't mess with my mascara" is genius. I swear. And the dance move for Mascara is so cool. And I noticed by watching the live performance of Tippy-Toes the other day that when they say eyes in Tippy-Toes, they do the same gesture. So, I mean, it's all connected, right? Oh, amazing, I swear. And there were some lines which were iconic as fuck. Like the "what goes around comes back around," and "when I do, better fix your crown," and the "ooh yeah, Mascara gang." Like, come on, are you girls for real? I don't know, man, I'm too excited, I swear. I am so happy that they're finally promoting their songs on music shows. I honestly didn't think that they would do that. But this means that they are getting a lot of recognition and I couldn't be happier for them. And can we talk about how stable their vocals are in the live performances? Like, I don't know what they put in their drinks in Japan, because between Hikaru and these girls, I mean, they're all so perfect in everything that I don't really know how they can get better than this. The only thing I am sorry for is that I wished Arvi would have had more lines. She's my bias and I feel like she didn't shine at all in here. But other than that, this is just perfection. The styling too is top tier. I can't wait to see the other stages of this era. Thank you, XG. Thank you, because I was looking for this kind of iconic, badass in-your-face stuff from someone other than Blackpink, and here I have it. Thank you.
Yeah, 미쳐버릴 핫 만들어 Yeah, yeah 빅박박 터뜨려 Yeah, yeah 바꿔와 이마이 like a letter Welcome to the zone Feeling good right now Feeling good right Turn it up and I'm turning down Move your body, move your body
Okay, and this concludes this video. As you notice, I didn't put literally every girl group's release, otherwise this video would have been too long. I focused on the releases that I wanted to check out in the first place. I have to say that overall I didn't love this month's comebacks. I mean, in terms of quantity, I am for sure satisfied. We had at least 2 comebacks a week, so that really made this month more interesting and fun. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the songs in this list, with a few exceptions of course, were quite difficult to digest. I mean, I had to listen to them a few times before really understanding if I like them or not, because they were good, but either the chorus was underwhelming or the song had other problems, so I feel like a lot of these songs could have been much better with some adjustments, which is kind of frustrating. But overall, there were a lot of surprises, and in general, the songs that I thought I would have loved, I didn't like them that much, and vice versa. So that was fun. Let's see what the rest of summer has in store for us. I am really excited. Okay, see you in the next videos. Bye!